I'm going to show you how I installed this outdoor LED wall pack that I bought off Amazon. The first thing I did was determine where I wanted to place the light. Then I made an outline of the light while holding it in place. You will need to partly disassemble the light by removing the clear cover and the white reflective part. I took it over to the drill press to drill some holes for the screws and a big hole for the wires. This is what it looks like after I drilled the holes. I forgot to mention earlier that there is no need to remove these screws and this back plate. This is used to access the circuit board. There were lots of metal shavings on the seal, and I used a rag to remove as many as I could. I then put it back into position and marked where the holes were going to be. And then I drilled all the holes through the metal wall. Then I used a rag to clean the metal wall off as best I could. The seal for the light has adhesive on it, so it's pretty easy to attach it to the light. Before placing it on the wall, all the wires need to be threaded through the hole. I put the wires through the hole in the wall and then screwed it in place. The bottom two screws go into wood behind the metal. I used some metric screws for the top two holes. These screws received a nut on the inside of the building. I used a small vice grip pliers to hold the nut in place while screwing from the outside. Once it was attached to the wall, it was time to reassemble the light. Then I used some exterior caulking to caulk all the way around the light. Since this LED light will be controlled by a switch, I removed the photocell and disconnected it, and then replaced it back in place. This will allow it to operate with a light switch and not be affected by daylight and nighttime. On the inside of the building, I placed an electrical box and wired it up by twisting the wires together and using wire nuts. FYI, I am not an electrician. And there you have it. We have light.